How many people does it take to make a business? Good question, John. Oh, let me introduce myself. My name is John Buck. This is Marketing for Owners, the podcast. It all comes from marketingforowners.com, the website. No surprise there. On that site, I teach you, and actually teach myself, how to create your self-marketing company. A company that does all the marketing and stuff for you while you do what you want or what you're supposed to be doing. No matter, you decide, and that's what's important. You get to decide why your company just gets customers for you. How cool is that? I've done this, I've done it for years, now I'm trying to show you. So, how many people does it take? See, this is a point of view, and I want you to start thinking this way. It could be one person. Now, to create a company, you can have one single person, you. From the outside, that sounds pretty cool. However, if you are trying to make a good company, you will succeed, and you will continue to succeed, and you will continue to grow. Therefore, whatever you're doing today to do all those jobs will be more tomorrow. And then the day after, it will be more. And then the year after that, it will be more. And at some point, you won't be able to cope. But you will be doing that little bit extra all of the time. When it gets to the point where you have to hire someone, you will be struggling, and you'll probably hire in a knee-jerk way and hire the wrong person. In addition, you'll be doing so many jobs, you won't know which person to hire first. Trust me, been there, done that, not only got the t-shirt, I also got the pants. So, how about having lots of people? Well, that isn't necessary either. Now, again, it's the ideal thing. I mean, I have to admit, Fire Protection Online, my business, we have, actually I could have counted, I'm not going to even guess, I think we've got 12 or 13 or 14 staff. The fact that the fact that I don't even know is testament to the fact that my business runs without my involvement, unless I want to be involved. Now, I have spent years doing that. This is not an overnight thing. It is the ideal, but took a lot of effort. Well, actually, not that much effort. It just took a systematic approach to it, and it changed over the years. And now that business runs beautifully without me, unless I want to be involved. And I actually do sometimes because it's good fun. But how about in the middle? So what I'm trying to suggest is that quite often businesses like ours are run by us. We have to do everything, but we shouldn't be doing a lot of the tasks. We should be picking and doing the tasks that we are very, very good at. The chances are that you are not very good at bookkeeping or sending invoices, but I bet you do it. And the reason you do it is because you don't generate many invoices and it only takes you a little bit of time, doesn't it? Well, the first bit of advice I ever heard in a talk about outsourcing and not doing everything was stop playing at QuickBooks. It's by a guy called Brad Fallon, clever guy, nice guy as well. But QuickBooks in the UK, Sage, whatever. But don't play at bookkeeping. There are bookkeepers out there. There is no excuse. That is the first job you should outsource. I don't care how little you have or how much. In fact, if you really want to do it yourself, or you can show someone else how to do it, there are online services now like Xero.com, Xero.com. There's a UK version, there's probably one for every country, and there are free versions of that. Free, online, free, seriously. And I checked up in the UK, the basic version, the paid one is like £5 a month. But really, you shouldn't be doing it yourself. You certainly shouldn't be doing the accounts, and you shouldn't be doing your end of year tax returns. Now, of course, you can do what you like, but there are specialists. Unless you're a trained accountant, you are not going to fill in your tax return in the best way. Sorry, simple as that. Next job, you shouldn't really be answering the phone. There are services that will answer the phone. For instance, in the UK, if they're still around, there's Moneypenny. In America, there was Grasshopper, there's Ring Central. There are so many services that will do it for you. When I first started Fire Protection Online, I was actually in France, and it's based in the UK. I didn't even come back to the UK to set it up. I set it up from there, and I picked Regus, the big serviced offices. They have a virtual office service where they give you a virtual address where post can be sent there, and then they will forward it on to you or open it for you and email it to you. But they also have a call centre, a phone answering service. Now, when I used it, it was based in Belfast in Northern Ireland, and what would happen is, so I got a phone number. I connected that phone number to an 0800, a toll-free, a 1-800 number, and people would ring that number. It would be answered, and they would have a script, and they would say something like, "Hello, welcome to Fire Protection Online. Can I take your name? Can I take your number?" And then the person would ask the question. They say, "Oh, the person you need to speak to is not available right now, but if I've got your number, is it okay? Can they call you back in the next 5 or 10 minutes? Is that okay?" Or as soon as they come off the phone, person on the other end would just say, "Yeah, I mean, what are you going to say?" Of course. And then they hang up the phone, and this automatically texts me that message. It came on my phone wherever I was in the world. And there were times when I remember once when I was in an airport in Greece, and I got messages when I got off the phone. I would just then call the people from wherever I was, deal with it, and sort it out. I only needed to phone people that needed me to ring, and then eventually we changed that into a call center that could answer queries and do everything. Now I have staff and answer it, but don't answer your own phone. It's not worth your time. Other things are admin, office admin. Answering your emails is not worth your time. Give that to a virtual assistant or a general assistant. There are different people, different skills. Now, in things like, there are other jobs. If you're creating content, you need writers, you need graphic design people to make images and so on. You need people to do social media. There are services where people can be trained to do that. There are lots of online courses. Why not hire somebody local, somebody you know, someone young, pay for them to learn one of those courses? Because how would you have learnt it? Surely you would take a course, wouldn't you? Why can't you have someone else? Are you thinking, oh, but if I train them and pay for it, they'll just leave and go and work for someone else? Why? Are you an awful boss? Why? Why do people actually think like that? It doesn't work like that. Have a bit of confidence. And by the way, you don't need to be hiring people full time. There are loads of people who want part-time work. For instance, in the mum community, mums, women, get pregnant, have babies. Very, very, very smart women have babies, and some are stuck at home because they've just had a baby, but others want to be at home with their child, watching them grow up, but they're very smart. They want to work from home. Why not ask? There are lots, and there are many people who will do a couple of hours a day who are extremely well skilled, but they don't have the cost of getting to work, of vehicles and all of that malarkey. So think, how many people is it really going to take to run your business? Write down all of the things that are done and remove everything you should not be doing, right? All of the jobs that others are better at than you. Stick with what you're good at. If you're in construction, stick to building. If you're an artist, stick to painting or doing that art. If you're a programmer, stick to programming. Don't do the other stuff. Do what you're good at, what's going to make you money, and what you enjoy doing. That's what I want you to think, okay? Don't do it all yourself. Keep control. Be the project manager. Cool, eh? Sounds good. Anyway, it's Wednesday, time for a friendly follow. Today it's Steve Keating. Now his Twitter handle is @leadtoday. His website is stevekeating.me, which will have the title Lead Today on it when you see it. Now Steve is a business leader. He's got a big following. He's a smart guy, as you can imagine, but he's also very personable and very nice. I like his tweets, I like his style. His blog has got some excellent articles. Not like the general ones I normally read about with leaders. A lot of it seems a lot more applicable. So I go recommend, go see it because I recommend. Sorry, I can't even get my words out today. He's great. Steve Keating, Twitter handle @leadtoday. Go enjoy. I'll have some more for you tomorrow.